Hello, Rossalot viewers. Today I am joined by Unknown, who is also a subscriber, so shout out to them. Today we're going to be tier listing.
I'm a subscriber who you've known for like 9 years.
No, you are a new subscriber who I've known for 9 minutes.
Okay,
so I definitely didn't
minutes.
message and say, subscribe to my channel.
Yeah. No, I totally wasn't bribed into that.
But today we're going to be going over my issues. This is just going to be further proof of me. I need you guys to know that in my Discord server with my friends, one of our pinned messages is a quote of me saying, I don't typically like good men.
That's me too. Like whenever I was thinking about all the characters I was like, are any of these guys like morally upright?
I do like some morally upright characters. So guys, there is faith in me, but this is not where we're going to find it today.
There's like, off the top of my head, there's like one.
That
Maybe
I like,
two.
That's a good person?
Yeah, for me.
Oh, for
yeah, but it's probably the same for you.
Yeah, no, I can think of two.
You can think of a few, but
I can think of a few. Okay, look. It's okay. We're gonna start. We're gonna start this show. Okay, so first up is my first ever fictional crush from the Pokemon Black game.
And here's the thing. I don't know the most about the characters here. I know nothing about him except for I like his green hair. I think that's
made
really cool
a giant cutout of him and he stands by my window. Honestly, I think he's justified.
Yeah, I think like the way he looks, I think I've seen a lot of people who like are really down.
Let me kind of I haven't played the game in a long time, but his whole plot line is that he was kind of raised. Okay, I'm pulling this out of like 10 years of memory. He was raised by like cultists or taken in, and he really just wants Pokemon to be free, but he kind of goes about it the wrong way. I think he has a redemption arc. Honestly, I don't remember. I just remember the Ferris wheel. Okay, the Ferris wheel scene. And then at that point, 7-year-old me was like, that's my man. Honestly,
I don't know anything about
I'm not going to hell. I'm not going to hell.
The guys who I grew up, the guys I grew up with had a lot of Pokemon cards. And that's like the most I know about Pokemon is their Pokemon cards. They had like that binder with all the cards in it, and I'd like flip through it and be like, man, I don't know crap about these.
That's okay. All you need to know is that he's hot, and we are ignoring his red flags because he's a perfect little boy.
I would too, based off how he looks.
Next up is probably the worst one on the list.
Here's the thing. I don't know anything about him, and I'm kind of judging you for the way he looks right now.
Okay. That's fine. His name is Dio, and it's not from JoJo. It's Dio from Virtue's Last Reward, which is a visual novel game that
you played very clearly.
That I played. It's from Zero Escape, which I recommend you play if you haven't played it. Dio, oh my god, this man. I have a cutout of him too. I have a little bit of
yes.
He sits over my closet and he's like tipping his hat down. I'll put a picture of it.
He watches you as you change clothes.
I mean, objectively, all of my cutouts watch me. I have more than two. It's a problem. I also have a picture of him pinned above my bed.
And I haven't seen that. I think the worst thing is your closet with that one photo that constantly mortifies me and haunts me at night.
Which photo? There's a lot in the closet.
The Dazai one, and that's sushi.
I within my closet, I have a wall of cursed photos. Yes. And upon that wall, there is an image that I made during COVID, during quarantine, when I lost my job and was stuck at home. It's a picture of Dazai and Atsushi, kind of like in like a BL like romance type pose. Then I took 2 pictures of my guinea pigs, and I photoshopped my guinea pigs onto the faces of Dazai and Atsushi.
It's the most both you and horrible thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'll put a picture of it up. I hope I have the original file, but it is. Okay,
it's
Dio. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I would go straight to hell. He is an awful person. He has zero redeeming qualities. I don't think he does anything good. I guess I'll put like a little spoiler warning before this, but like he never does anything good throughout the entirety of the whole entire game. He is just a bad person through and through. I love him. He is my favorite fictional crush I've ever had. I wish he was real. He is so hot. His stupid little hat, his stupid little jacket. He always looks like a fish in every cutscene. He has these like fish eyes that bulge out.
I like
he's
clowns, but he's not the type of clown I like.
He's the ringmaster.
He's just a disaster.
But he's so hot. Okay,
I'm judging you.
Do you know okay, next up we have Seiran from Mystic Messenger. Do you remember Mystic Messenger?
I've seen him.
Okay.
I've seen him.
I'm gonna put this one in What Was I Thinking? He's
What's your favorite?
I really liked him, and then I also liked what was his name? Like 707, I think is what he was called.
You and my one of my friends are the same. You guys used to stay up so late trying to fully do Mystic.
No, you don't understand. I did this in middle school, right? And so I'd get the buzz on my phone that like at like 2:15 in the afternoon that like a new chat room is open, and I'd stand up and I'd be like, I have to go to the bathroom, and I'd like dart out of the class and in the bathroom and do it. It would be like longer than what a normal amount of the time in the bathroom would be. So I'd be sitting there like frantically tapping on the phone trying to get the chat to go by faster.
That's so funny. My friend did that too, and that's horrible.
Yeah, that's
like
a lot of middle school girls would. 3 a.m. I'd set alarms on my phone so I'd wake up in the middle of the night. Next up, we have Merrick Ishtar from Yu-Gi-Oh, but specifically the evil version of him.
I've seen. Isn't he your profile picture on Baldur's Gate?
Well, it's my Steam profile picture. Yes,
so anytime if I set my Steam profile picture as something questionable, it'd show up in Baldur's Gate. That's good.
So anytime I make a decision, we have a campaign together. Anytime I make a decision in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, and it's so glitched. We like I do stuff in my normal campaign and it just doesn't work whenever I'm playing multiplayer. Like if I try to cancel an action, it just won't work.
I'll put the video up. I'll have to censor it, but it's my character. Oh.
Because we didn't have it closed.
Yeah, we're doing a closed list campaign.
So I broke the game. I don't know how, but I broke it really badly.
So I'm gonna put him. Honestly, he's
my friend
hard.
Likes Yu-Gi-Oh! I could ask, but I think they'd like approve of your decision because they have worse taste.
He has abundant red flags that I'm going to ignore because that hair, like
his hair's so floofy.
But I do ship him with someone else. I ship him with Bakura, which is the next guy. Also, I prefer the evil version of him. He's just like, okay, there's a GIF of him.
If you're evil, it's just better.
You can just look it up on the GIF thing on Discord. Look up Bakura tongue. The Bakura steak. Merrick has one too you can look up. I'll put them both on screen. Honestly, I don't
think he looks that bad.
No, abundant red flags that I will ignore. But I do ship him and Merrick together. A lot of people do.
The next one, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with.
No. Yeah, this is abundant red flags. It's Astarion from Baldur's Gate. Okay.
Yeah.
Before
he's evil.
I didn't like him at first. I hated him at first, right? I was a rogue, so he just wasn't in my party my first playthrough. And so I walked up to him on the night of the party, because I didn't even know like it was you could have sex with everyone. So I just walked up to him to talk to him, and he's like, "Man, I'm horny, but not for you." And I was like, he's like, "I have standards." And I was like, "Excuse me?"
That did not happen to me at all. He's always wanted to be with me because I keep doing evil stuff on accident.
Because I didn't have him in my party at all. So when I walked up to him and I wasn't even asking about that, and he's like,
he's always standards. In my party, and he's still in like the straight up the middle. He can't. That's it.
So I hated him. Only time he came out of camp was for his plot, and then I put him right back in the camp. Now that I've gotten to know him more, he's so hot.
I like him because I think I like pathetic men, and he's so pathetic. And he's extremely, extremely pathetic, and so like he's automatically appealing.
So pathetic. Like he puts on this big tough guy act, and then you like look at him wrong, and he cries.
Yeah, he's so funny. But yeah, like he's fine. He gets the middle slot. The next one, I also think he gets the middle slot. I don't think he's that bad.
Yeah, next up is Vanitas from the case study of Vanitas.
We're finally getting to characters I know, guys.
Yeah, Vanitas is like honestly, I feel like out of everybody on this list, he would be the healthiest relationship.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah,
like it's been proven within the show and manga that he can actually hold a decent relationship.
Well, kind of.
Okay, well, compared to everybody else on this list.
Yeah, compared to everybody else on this list, he's got issues, but he's like not the least issues of all these people.
I want to point out that so far, 1, 2, 3 people on this list have white hair, and I'm afraid I might have a type.
It's okay, me too. But I think Vanitas is fine. I think he's fine.
I think he's one of the healthier relationship options on this list. Like,
yeah, he's one of the healthier ones on here.
I know you can convert Starion to a healthy relationship, but like, if you didn't fix him, I don't want to fix him. I like him as he is.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, we have Nagito Kobaeda.
He's the bottom. He's the bottom.
Yeah,
I think
what was I thinking?
No, up.
I don't know.
You're going to hell.
I mean, I am.
For me, I think, you're going to hell for that one. Here's the thing. It got to a point where most of the characters I cared about had gotten, and he was like the most interesting of the last people there. And so I kind of understand this. This is like one of the Danganronpa characters that I can kind of understand. But
guys, you're never gonna guess, but I have a cutout of him in my room.
Yeah,
and I use him as a coat rack. It's a life-size cutout of him.
Bags on it, like a pink bag on it, like pretty.
My whole room is painted pink. I love the color pink. But he has all my bags and he holds my car keys and my jacket.
Mine's pink too, but pink in like a neutral way.
Okay, next up, no excuses, I'm going to hell. Sebastian from Black Butler.
Yeah, you have to. He's literally a demon.
Yeah, to see him, I'd have to go to hell. And honestly, like, girlies, I think we can agree on this one. Like, I don't think there's a single woman out there who dislikes this man. He is just peak.
I knew somebody who disliked him.
Well, were they a woman?
In middle school, yes.
Who?
One of my friends. And then it's
they're a liar.
That you knew, but they didn't like him because he was too much of like a sexy man. That's literally
okay. Well, that sounds like they're lying. I don't like this character because they're too hot. Like, no, he's definitely.
Honest, I don't think that Sebastian is the most attractive character in this series. I think there's other characters who are more attractive than him.
On my tier list or in Black Butler?
In Black Butler. There's more characters that are more my type.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, okay?
Like,
he's pretty good looking.
He's fine.
Fine.
He's fine. He's fine. Actually, I like CL, not in that way.
Yeah.
I like CL's plotline more, and I think CL as a character is a lot.
I was about to say, I'm like, what are you about to say about CL?
No, like I like what CL has going on, and more like in his plotline.
Yeah, I don't know, Sebastian just okay. Last, and I'm sure I'll do another part of this video because guys, there's a lot more fictional characters that I like that are not good people. Next one, I would have to go to hell. Raphael. Baldur's Gate 3.
So like, I've heard a little bit about this guy, and I have decided that I'm going to let him do terrible things. And I haven't got that far. I've just gotten to Act 2 into the Underdark.
Oh my God.
And I changed my hair because I decided I'm gonna change my hair every single time, and I think that's gonna be cool and fun of me.
Raphael, he's so like his horns, his wings, his personality. He's just so hot. And look, I know his flaws, right? I've talked to people. But
yeah, like I'm pretty sure you literally can't know about his flaws. He's kind of
okay. If you talk to one of his servants, eventually later on, they'll tell you that he's a bottom.
That's so funny.
And if you decide to fight him and you know that information, you can use that against him in the battle.
That's hilarious. I love how many absurd things you can do in this game.
You know what's bad? When 2 out of the 10 characters, 1/5 of this, they're actually just devils.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And there's also like,
and then there's a suit. There's like never. That's kind of Vanitas spoilers, but
yeah. And then, you know how many people in here are involved with cults? 1, 2, 3. You could argue, Merrick. 4, 5. 5.
5? Oh
5.
That's a solid 1/2, right?
That's 50%.
It's okay. I do also have a guilty pleasure cult man, and so I can't say anything.
If you want to count, you could count Nagito because it's kind of like cult worship of Junko. If you count that, that's 60.
6, not 60.
No, 60%.
Oh, 60%. Yeah, then that'd be 60%. 100%.
Okay. Well, that's all I'm gonna do today. I can only out myself so much. So
yeah, there's probably more. Trust me.
Thank you guys for watching. If you agree with my tastes, tell me. If you disagree, argue with me. If you don't care. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.